Okay. Excellent connection. And Alex. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm live now. Hey, brother. I'm trying to test this. Right, so let's just go into Luigi's Mansion because that's the game in which I'm going to test today. And hopefully the Snickerstream thing in which I have here is actually going to allow me to test it. This is OEM copy of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I have not done any mods to it whatsoever. This is straight from the thing. It's running at the stream's running at 30 FPS, and that's what OBS is capturing at. Actually, this should just be a straight start of a playthrough of Luigi's Mansion. I don't know if it's capturing audio or not. Probably not.
This is happening.
By the way, I think it's worth mentioning that I'm editing my site while you guys are watching this. Okay, so there we go. I just updated my site, so hopefully people who check my website know that I am live now. Excellent. So, should been tense, son. Relax. We're perfectly safe here inside of this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Me? Oh, I've just been continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I become somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that. Let me fill you in on the ghostly predicament. You see that screen? That there is a dark moon. It's a mysterious celestial body that has a pacifying effect on the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in a peaceful environment. Now, I'm going to pause right here and then add something to the view real quick. But before I add it, let me just search up on Google real quick. Um,
You look way older than you sound.
that is a good resolution image to put inside the stream. So I'm just going to save image as. I'm just going to save it to my downloads for right now. This is what happens whenever you don't prepare for things. Mansion.
Don't question my profile picture.
Dark Moon. Ignore my brother in the background, because he's talking to his friends and it has nothing to do with the live stream. Open. Okay. Let me just realign this in the stream to where it's not anyone's way. Yeah, it shows exactly what game I'm playing. Excellent. So now I can get on with the gameplay and stop annoying you guys with rescaling things. It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of the best research in my long and storied career. That is, until something snapped inside the ghosts and they suddenly got all hostile. It got so bad I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here, where the ghosts can't find me. Of course, I'm not one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs, so I wanted to know why the ghosts freaked out. So I settled in and did some research to figure out what happened. And that's when I discovered something truly astonishing. The dark moon had vanished from the sky. And on top of that, the whole of Evershade Valley has become enveloped in eerie fog. Now I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the dark moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is. If we don't do something about it, the ghosts might leave this valley and terrorize the world beyond. And worse still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. I've got good news and I've got bad news. Wait here. The good news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby. The bad news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby, meaning the thing's broken. And this dark moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppresses the dark moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But lucky for us, I've got inventions for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. And then this is one of Egad's various doodads. Oh, fun fact, this is the first Nintendo 3DS game I've ever owned. Just saying. And I got it because my parents mistaken Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo DS, and I had DS Lite and I couldn't play it at the time. Heh, I've done it, Luigi. It seems to have regained its original power. Did you hear that whooshing noise outside? Yeah, you guys are a little bit crazy. Youngster, let me check my instruments. Criminy! All fog around this bunker. It's gone! Quick, let's take a look at the map of Evershade Valley. Ooh. Also, my brother attempts so badly to be a trap, although he clearly isn't. Anyway,
Yeah. You don't remember? I just changed my profile picture. It's the same face.
Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to reach a gloomy manor now.
Yeah, sure.
More importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all our problems.
Profile picture?
If we find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish, and the ghosts will return to normal. But until then, all the ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. Why, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Coincidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So, what do you say, young feller? Will you help me capture a ghost and restore the Dark Moon? Oh, of course you will. It'll be just like the old times.
Hold on, I'm in now.
Alright, here's where we can actually do a bit of gameplay. You see here? Poltergeist 5000. This is the first mission in which you ever have to do in the game. What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts, and they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and we're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon. Which means you're going to need some ghost hunting gear, son. But wouldn't you know, I left my new Poltergeist 5000 somewhere inside the gloomy manor. So now that I've cleared that blasted fog from around the place, I'm sending you in after it. Look familiar? Yes, it does. I never actually had the original Nintendo DS, but I did have a DS Lite. And I can tell you, it did look similar to that. This customized DS has an interactive map of the Gloomy Manor on it. It'll also allow me to communicate with you while you're exploring. As you can see, the touchscreen now has a menu and a flashlight. It's mighty dark in there, so you want this flashlight. Okay, youngster, let's test the DS. I love this theme. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright, now check your map and mark an important location there. That's a garage. Garage. No matter how I say it, someone's going to correct me in the descriptions. Or, not description, comments, so I don't care. I think that's where I left the Poltergeist 5000. You ready, son? I'll zap you to the gloomy manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. Let's hope all the pixels make it this time. Onto your mustache.
Oh my god. Should we set it to 10 rounds this time? Set it to 10 rounds so we actually.
Oh boy. Ah, okay. That's fine. Egad's calling me. Okay.
Yes.
Luigi, come in, Luigi. Are you there, young feller? Ah, there you are. I was worried that the battery died in the DS, but I turned the screen brightness down, so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try to loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing about won't get us anywhere. You can run by holding B while walking. Now get a move on. Yeah, Egad, I know. It's just, I can't help being a fraidy cat whenever I'm trying to fight a bunch of ghosts. Alright.
It's blue, lava
darn annoying ghosts. I wonder what they're called, but oh well.
It's one word.
I mean, I know what they're called. It's just I'm saving the wonder for like YouTube. Hello. By the way, I'm not playing this in 3D because I don't know how the screencasting software handles 3D video. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Luigi, you shouldn't be this afraid, especially considering you had your first mansion
Yes.
on the GameCube.
It's like, what was his name again? Dumbo? Oh, speak about flying.
Alright, so I'm only here to retrieve the thing. They got the strobe bulb from in here. So I'm guessing. Mm-hmm.
No. Think about it. You already said the answer. Yeah.
Then I got a call from EGAT again.
No.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. That there is the new and improved Poltergeist 5000. It's simple to use. Press the R button to vacuum. Before you go hunting ghosts, why don't you test it on some of the junk in that room? Go on, give her a whirl. The Poltergeist is absolutely great for grabbing things in which you cannot reach normally. So, like those coins on the ceiling. It's also great for sucking up junk, like on front of the door.
If you launch it a pig,
But that's not the only great use for it.
it's called
Little secret there, if you didn't know about it.
a flying pig. A flying pig. Come on. How? Less than a second.
Now,
Less than a second.
I actually do want to explore this room before I continue.
My spelling's bad too. Oh.
Because... Oh look,
Not a tomato.
a key.
It's not a tomato. Oh.
And those with a keen eye may have noticed
How did Hassel get?
the dog wandering around outside.
I don't get it.
That blasted polter pup. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that there's only like 2 times that Luigi can jump in this game. This time right here is not one of them.
That was a long word.
Otherwise I'd be jumping all about everywhere. Yeah, Luigi's just accepted it by now.
Huh? Oh. I fucking know. When I saw the red hat, I was like,
Stupid greenies. That seems terrible. And that it was. I can't exactly go here because, well,
Observatories look a lot like tanks.
okay. You'll need a key to open that door, son. Ghosts love hiding things, especially keys. Go back and search those rooms thoroughly. If you want, press X and B to look up and down. Or, if I was, like, this game doesn't use a C stick, but, actually, I'm curious. Where was it? Oh yeah. I forgot to search this room. There's the key. I'm gonna have one hell of a time defeating one of the bosses, though. How you liking Poltergeist 5000 so far, Luigi? Not too shabby, eh? Just wait until you catch some ghosts with that thing. There should be a few nearby. I love how you, like, display, like, all the missions on the touchscreen. Just bolt it down this hallway. Like, every single time. Just bolt it down the hallway. And I'm just going to skip that cutscene for you guys' sanity.
What do you mean I can't use, I don't understand.
Okay.
Good?
I was trying to avoid that. Green circular panel.
I don't understand you guys' logic.
Yeah, it does look like a green light bulb. But it's called the strobe bulb. I could swear by it being called the strobe bulb. But this is how you're supposed to get it. Do this. Make sure it's tight. And then bolt. There are a lot of quick time actions in this game in which you'll need to run for. That's one of them.
I suck at drawing Shrek. Here, how about this? Yes, not that.
Whoa there, fella. Don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy, it's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate AMI inventions that feature green circular panels. It's mighty easy to use. Just aim and press the A button to flash. Try it out on the nearby door. And A is how you flash, as he said in that tutorial. Okay? That's a ticket, sonny, but there's more. The strobe bulb allows you to stun ghosts by flashing them. Only then can they be captured. Got that? Now go give those paranormal dust bunnies what for.
Oh my god! How? How?
Oh, would you look at that? A bone made of solid gold.
How did I guess that?
You seem to have found something very special there, Luigi. I heard that your chances of finding one of those is better if you have a lot of treasure. I get the feeling that that bone will come in handy when you need it
Or
most.
it's like a spell.
But that's just a wild guess.
Or
Yep,
it's like a spell.
pure speculation.
Yet I can do many different poisons. What? I have to do another thing like this, I will.
Alright, there's quite a few things I can do in this room to make money before I actually activate the ghost fight. There's that, and then there's this. And yes, things can clip through walls.
Yes!
This is nothing new. However, ghosts. Well, hop back on here, flip around. I don't need to use the wardrobe right now, so... Oh, wait, stupid ghost. Rule of thumb whenever you're capturing ghosts. Point the circle pad in the opposite direction of where the ghost is pulling you. It's not like Luigi's Mansion where you have to... Oh look, a whole entourage of bad idiots. It's a whole mess of bad decisions.
I finally got to drop Homer.
With any luck, you'll complete the first mission with ease. That's the spirit, Luigi. Literally. Oh. Just like the old times, eh, fella? Ah, well. Alright, that's enough for now. I'll bring you back to the bunker.
Oh. It's a candle, it's a very big candle that lets ships know where they're going. It's a candle ran off of the electricity.
Yay, I wasn't focusing on getting the fastest time.
Normally the side is dressed up like
If I was focusing on getting the fastest time, I would stop talking.
Yeah, I'm in Texas in the United States. I know what a lighthouse is. Hey! Whenever you select the wrong one.
Also, just for the record, I am checking the live chat, so if anyone wants to say anything, go right on ahead. I will view it. Good work, Sonny. We might just make it out of this mess. Let's see what you've sucked up with the Poltergeist 5000. I collected a new ghost, and I earned some treasure.
Yes! It's Rick and who?
So... yeah, it feels a little lighter, doesn't it, Luigi? Incredible! I'll start selling these ghosts post-haste. Eh? Wondering where our pipe goes? All the stuff you collect goes to the to a super safe vault below. It's a good idea to visit it ever so often to check your progress and to see the results of my studies. I've got ghost descriptions, hints, even each ghost spectral mass. There we go. It took me a little bit of try to say that. Knowledge is power after all. True. Okay, I'll scan the gloomy manor in search of paranormal signals.
It's in Oregon.
I reckon the ghost that took the other Dark Moon pieces is hanging in there. Gear up. Ready for some more action? Ah, you're a courageous lad. You know, you remind me of myself at your age, feller. Hoo, those were the days. Anywho, we need to start researching for the rest. Researching? But we need to start searching for the rest of the Dark Moon.
What are we doing for some?
Luckily,
What are we?
I've got just the invention to make our job easier. I call it the periscope, a tip-top device that detects and measures distant paranormal signals. In fact, I just used it to scan the gloomy manor. I found some strong activity in the northern rooms. That's where we'll start our search.
Yeah, like people with like face
Oh,
chat,
you haven't changed a bit, my boy.
chat and stuff for like school.
There's no reason to be scared now that you're equipped with my mighty Poltergeist 5000.
That's like a pencil through the screen.
Now, details. There's a mechanism that controls the access to that section. The access mechanism is in the foyer. It'll give you instructions once. I'll give you instructions once you get there.
What? I did one of the current events.
The foyer. Got all that? Good. Now get a move on. The Ring FPS isn't bad. It's especially playable. Alright, so there we go. So, yeah. Our first room in which we should be worry about checking out is the foyer. That ghost looks like it has a bad day.
Wait, how do you get
Those ghosts are named Slammers.
Don't do that. Yeah, that's why you don't want to do that. You don't
And they're called Slammers for a reason.
stop.
Dag blasted ghosts! Luigi, those brutes just stole the gears from the access mechanism I told you about. Use a periscope to find them. Then you can use a map on the DS to hunt them down. Oh, the terrified look on your eye just gave me a great idea. From now on, I'm going to call the DS, this is genius, the Dual Scream. Oh, Dual Scream. Ugh. Interact with the map on the Dual Scream to locate the brute ghosts in the West Wing. The map has a whole slew of features, so be sure to mess around with it later. But for now, get those gears back and look lively. Yep. And then, each one of these is, showing you exactly where the ghosts are. Which is quite handy. At least for me. Anyway. I'm going to recover all the stolen gears, starting with this.
The other one was Bitcoin. Darn it.
Oh, good lord, it's another greenie. And I now have to start at the very beginning. Alright, that room is locked, and the room up there is locked. So, what I have to do is I have to go down this hallway, avoid all the knives. Suck up yet another ghost. And then obtain the key. Really simple. I know I'm doing this to make it look easy, but holy shit, it's easy compared to half the other things you have to do in this game. You see those blue flames? That means this entire stairwell is cursed.
Why did you pick such a long break?
Those are called sneakers. No, wait, those aren't sneakers, those are hiders. My mistake. Oh, I know you.
There's a whole bunch of radiation that builds up in the sky.
I'm not going to just spend my time and mess with you. I have ghosts to catch, and I have a video to completely finish. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, Dad's in the chat. Hi, Dad. Just looked at the live chat. Yeah, they haven't had their coffee yet. Yeah, I think I'll do this room first. If memory serves, I should be able to activate the fight with this. Really simple fight. Also, that's supposed to show 24-hour time, but it's a little off. I'll work on getting that fixed for a next stream. So, yeah. Okay, first ghost down. Okay. So, now I have to go for the next one. Wait, that looks like a crack in the board. Oh, money. So, is this a crack? Yes it is. And there's the gear right there. So, open. This. Sit on the bed. Of course it won't collapse. Yep.
I just hear like slamming on the desk.
I think I can just... Nope. Okay. There we go. And then that opens and I'm able to... Okay. And suck this up so I can get the second gear. And then, if you guys didn't know that you can move that carpet, it took me ages the first time I played this game to... Actually, it didn't take me ages. The subtle hint of the corner gave it away. But, oh well. And, hello. Oh. Now I have to deal with two hiders. Here's a special thing with hiders. if you're sucking one up, the other one will attack you. So that's why it's better to just let them come out. But
Oh man.
I'm not a normal player. I am a player who's determined to make the most enjoyable YouTube video on Luigi's Mansion that I possibly can. Alright, so suck this up a little bit. Go into here. Oh look, a money stack. Whoever sat there last, I'm sorry, your money is now gone and you're not getting it back. And the reason I opened this area here, not only was this the original path in order for you to look into that room, but you can now look up and snag yourself the second key. Alright, so now I can just go into this room. And what's the one thing I looked at available? That.
How do you spell missile? Oh my god, it actually is missile. Don't know how to spell it. I saw your spelling, okay?
Alright. Oh, for the record, this isn't being emulated. Even though it may look like it's being emulated, it's being casted from my official Nintendo 3DS XL, new Nintendo 3DS, to my laptop and then streamed to YouTube through OBS. So, a little bit of a complicated setup, but oh well. It's what I have to work with. Well, you got there in the end. Good work, Sonny. Head back to the foyer. Okay, I will head back to the foyer.
I swear this is actually,
Funny thing about those locks. The locks will actually work either side of the door in which you activate them on. Sorry, I was looking at the stream and the stream's a tad bit delayed. I'm no mechanic, but I don't think that those gears are gonna fit in there like they are.
what is he doing? He's going.
I mean, you could, but
Just imagine
yeah, no.
there.
Why the long face, Luigi? Well, genetics, I suppose.
Hey, wait a minute.
Criminy, the gears don't fit in the mechanism? Those brute ghosts must have bent them or something. Suppose I'll have to repair them in order to make them work. Well, at least you recover all of them. And it looks like you've captured some very interesting ghosts. I can't wait to check them out and bring you back now. My brother's trying, but he just can't master the Navi voice. Listen! Hello! Hello? Hey! Listen! Hey! That's my best impression of the Navi impression. Or the Navi voice. Good work, Luigi. I know I should have called you first. Let's have a look at those gears. Wait, you mean you didn't call me first? I'll come up with something to make them work again. Now let's unload the poltergeist and see what kind of ghostly goodies you got. and the slammer,
Canadian.
and the hider, and I earned a little bit of extra treasure. I was right. These new ghosts are very interesting indeed. Such spectacular specimens. And they won't be making any more trouble for us now that they're in the vault. In the vault, you can review all the types of ghosts you've captured. And while you're there, feel free to read my research notes on their ghostly behavior. Analyzing the paranormal signatures of ghosts also helps me fine-tune the old periscope. Now skedaddle. I need to figure out a way to make those gears work again. Alright. Quiet, please. Hey there, Luigi. Now, where were we? Oh yes, the mechanism to... the access mechanism in the foyer. Here we go. Use this crank to operate the access mechanism. Once you do that, you'll be able to access the north rooms of the Gloomy Manor. Crummy, do you hear that? The periscope is picking up an audible signal from the very same area we're trying to research. Let's see here. It's music. How odd. If I remember rightly, there's a grand piano in the library. Maybe a ghost is playing around on it. Anywho, let's mark where you need to go first on the map. That's the library. You're sending me straight into the ghost territory. Luigi, this is the strongest paranormal signal we've seen yet. With a signal that strong, I reckon the ghost is playing around the piano might be giving orders to other ghosts. You'd be very wrong, Egad.
Dude, I thought it was worse.
No time to waste, my boy. Get to the library and catch that ghost. Okay, so Egad is very determined in getting me to do this. So alright, so if memory serves... Okay, yeah, the foyer. The foyer is the first place in which I should go. Wait. The statues are gone. How odd. Oh well. Anyway. Let's see if we can get the crank mechanism working now. Clipping detected. There's a bit of clipping there. And only the first gear is turning.
Oh my god.
Sorry for ruining it for anyone who hadn't played Luigi's Mansion. It's just... now you won't be able to unsee that. Now I can just climb up these stairs. Pretty sure there's something in here in one of the levels. I don't know. Could be a first one. I mean, it is a tad bit annoying that that the animations just take place, but it does give a sense of accomplishment a tiny bit. Golden spider! I missed it. Golden spider. Nope, I'm not getting those golden mice. I've lost too much health already. In which I have instantaneously recovered, and I have so much to get from that. But here's the thing. The library is downstairs. I'm upstairs right now. Have you guys ever heard of one of these? Usually you're used to bring food, but humans are being transported this time. You're supposed to provoke the ghost and then have the ghost try to... Alright, there we go. Now that that's done, I can go and see what all the ruckus is about in the other room. Okay, so one thing which I have to say, why you have a kitchen right next to your library? Very odd choice.
My boyfriend hasn't talked to me today. Oh god, that was the reason why I changed my profile picture.
Shaking books. That's what ticked me off. What tipped me off. Shaking books. There's two of them? Well... You know what? Ha! Excellent. You okay, Luigi? You had me worried there for a minute, kiddo. Those big brain ghosts sure put up a fight. The way they were throwing all those books at you reminded me of my college professors. That says something. I don't know if it's a good thing it says or a bad thing. But if your college professors are throwing books at you, that's probably a bad thing. Anywho, I bring you back now so I can study these magnificent specimens. There we go, a more perfect fit because it wasn't a perfect fit earlier. I'm done with talking with Mom for a little bit. So, she just yelled from the other room. Not right now. Hello Luigi, good to see you back in one piece. And then, sucks up the ghosts from the vacuum cleaner again. Yep, new ghost. That's called a poltergust. No, poltergeist. My mistake. Not poltergust, poltergeist. Poltergust is what I have strapped to my back. Those brainy poltergeists sure are strong, but they don't seem to be in charge of the other ghosts. I reckon they're still worth studying, though. It's just so fascinating how some ghosts can evolve into more advanced forms. I don't fully understand the nature of their power, but I will one day. That'll be my legacy in the world of paranormal science. And you, Luigi, when this is all over, you'll finally step out of your brother's shadow and be recognized as a true hero. I mean, if Waluigi just wanted to get his kicks, he could just join Luigi in one of these. I tell you, Luigi, some things in this world are just too strange to be real. Some aren't real, of course, but some are illusions. Here, I've got something to show you. This is a spirit ball, a paranormal specimen with the ability to cause illusions. And someone's been releasing a whole mess of them inside the gloomy manor. That's why so many objects in there, even whole suits of armor, we saw that last mission, have suddenly disappeared. Or vanished, rather. Hold on. Oh, I could just... Okay. My hair is being a little bit of an annoyance to me. Anyway. But trust me, they're still there. Luckily, I created a special Poltergeist 5000 attachment a while back that will help us. I call it the Dark Light device. It's a nifty little doodad, able to break illusions such as objects that have been turned invisible. But with all the ghosts gone hostile, I haven't been able to return to my lab to retrieve it. Now you're here, we can get in there and grab it. But yeah, that's where the lab is located on the map. You'll find the dark light device attached to its charging station. It should be fully charged by now. Yeah, it should be. Okay, I'm sending you in. Prepare to be pixelated. Okay. So now I have to go get the dark light device. Dash through the guard hall. Now go into the foyer. You know, if it weren't for me wanting to get all the ghosts in this game for EGAD scientific response, or search rather, I wouldn't have gone up that staircase. But you know what? I'm curious. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to capture those ghosts because why not? There's that. The door just vanished. Luigi, am I seeing this right? Did the lab's door just disappear? It must have been haunted by spirit balls from inside the room. I'm sure there's another way into that room. If memory serves, every single fireplace in this entire mansion serves as a way to get to the lower floor. Which means that the floor above the lab is the parlor. So, wait. Ooh. Okay. Also, you may think that I didn't notice those 3 coins up there. I did. For the record, I did. It's just, I decided not to suck them up because, why would I? And this is how you start the fight. And this is also an introduction to ghosts having things in which you need to suck off first in order to defeat them. Like that ghost, for example. You can suck up to 3 ghosts at any given time. Just saying. Luigi, whoever's releasing those spirit balls is somehow able to avoid the periscope. Wait, is that? You found the dark light device. Good work, my boy. Try it out with the Y button. I'm sure there's an illusion somewhere in that room. Well, first things first, there are multiple illusions. In order to make something visible again, shine with the dark light device and then suck up the spirit balls, in which it releases. There we go. Now that this room is open, excellent, Luigi. I won't have to ask your leave now because you've already shown yourself the door. Now then, you've been hearing that creepy laughter. Whoever's releasing of spirit balls seems to be enjoying himself. Creepy laughter. Let me just tell you, alright, so creepy laughter is had by one character in the entire Mario Brothers series, and that is the Boo. B-O-O. So, yeah, that there are boos in this game. I'm not having any luck with the periscope, so it's up to you to find him and put a stop to him. So, you see that trail, right? Oh, I didn't realize that there's a chair missing here. It just had never occurred to me a chair was missing. Anyway. You can use the, you can use the dark light device to look at the trails that the boo leaves behind. And follow the trails. Believe it or not, that's actually how the Polter Pup multiplayer game mode for Scarescraper works. You have to use the dark light device in order to find out where those blasted pups have gone. And the boo went to here. Damn annoying boo. Anyway. Yep. Okay. Yes, Luigi. I'd say you're getting close. There's something odd going on in that dining room. You need to find a way to get in there. Alright, so... there is only one other way in which I know of to get in there. And it's through here. Nope, I am going right back out the door because that is blocked. I cannot go through there. There is one other way. If memory serves, this room right here, the common hall, has a invisible door right there. So, I personally have never used the map this much. I accidentally pressed two buttons together to do something. That's why the stream stopped for a second. Because if I press the Y and X button at the exact same time, it'll freeze the entire Nintendo DS and bring a menu for me to select something on the touchscreen. It's a homebrew application thing. And before everyone goes all crazy and say, "He soft-modded his DS, that's illegal!" It is not illegal. It is perfectly legal to soft-mod your Nintendo 3DS. And it is perfectly legal for you to be able to run homebrew applications on it. This Nintendo 3DS is personally completely out of warranty. Which means that I was losing nothing by homebrewing it. If anything, I was just gaining things by homebrewing it. Like the ability to cast my screen from my Nintendo 3DS to my laptop without needing a capture card. Cool. Luigi's drowning underwater. I'm kidding. Doing some gemstone hunting on the side, eh, fellow? I can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind, worth a fortune, I reckon. Remember, you've got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems later in the vault. Carry on, youngster. Okay. I kinda hoped that the key would just be in here, but I was... now I remember where the key is. I need to follow this path, and then this right here. Egad sipping a drink while... no, it's not Egad sipping it. I thought for the longest period of time it was Egad sipping a drink, but no, it's Egad with a propeller invention on his back. Okay. Alright. It didn't have enough time to reach terminal velocity before it hit the vacuum cleaner. That makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna... Nope. Nope. And then I just go over here. Yep, that's where you hid. Yep. But I reckon Luigi's a little bit hungry. There's no food, just a frozen gem. Ah well. I'll just eat this gem then. Well, I'll eat it later. Okay. Imagine it's gem candy. Like in Super Mario Galaxy. I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't have like a built-in screencasting software on their Nintendo systems, because it would definitely bring as Linus calls it, sex appeal to consoles. Alright, so boos are very interesting to try and capture. First things first, you need to suck up their tongues. And then after you suck up their tongues, you have to suck them up. Like that. And they apparently have an infinite number of tongues, so you don't have to worry about sucking up all their tongues because they have an infinite number. So, gotta call for me, Gad. You okay, Luigi? Crimmy, what in tarnation was a boo doing here in the valley? Good thing you had the dark light device with you, or you'd been in real trouble. Let's get you out of there. Hold on tight. I did it. Ah. Whoa. A little bit of health lost. And I got the boo thing, so that's great. Excellent. I'm positively tickled that my dark light device worked. I got a new gem, I got a new gem, I got a new boo, and I earned a little bit more treasure. And now I have Scarescraper unlocked, so there will be a video on Scarescraper in the future because I just unlocked it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this live stream. And from what I can tell, it was a successful test. So I don't have to delete it from YouTube. So excellent. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little Luigi's Mansion gameplay video thing. And if you like, it's concerning to find a Boo in the gloomy manner. Boos always spell trouble, especially when they gang up. If you say any more, be sure to capture him right away. I have a special container just for Boos down in the vault. Funny story, actually. You may remember I used to have a device called the Portrificate. Huh? Hold on a sec. The periscope is acting up. Something isn't right, Luigi. Signals for... Give me a minute, I need to figure this out. But anyway, that should do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, because, this will be the first in a series. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon series. This is, the first video in the series that I'm going to do for this game. And seeing as I can stream my 3DS screen, I don't see why I wouldn't do a Minecraft 3DS video, or a Terraria 3DS video, or a whole swarm of 3DS videos. So yeah, a whole swarm of 3DS videos are going to be coming to YouTube, like it or not. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoyed, enjoy my content, subscribe if you want to stay notified. You have to enjoy my content and ding the bell. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and the end. Hope you guys just plain enjoyed.